Nope, it fried. Something is not right. Dang it.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change.
What's up, everybody? Hit the wrong buttons. Anyway, as you just seen, I started putting the switches. I put the 2 switches in. And then I also did all of the outlets. I gotta put a cover on that. That's for the cable. Did all the outlets over here. Now I did notice that I do have to, which I'm going to do right now. You can see it on this one here. I need to come and just touch up the edge here where I didn't get the gray paint in far enough. And there's another plug over there that I gotta do that on, but I'm gonna do that right now, as soon as I'm done here. And that will be the plugs and outlets. And maybe tomorrow, I might tackle the ceiling fan. We will see on that one. But anyway, guys, got the plugs and the switches in. I did not find that second red wire, so I'm thinking that it is up in that fan box. I'm hoping so, because I found the other one on that plug, which is where I knew it was. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. More later. All right, guys, one last thing. I'm going to just flip this breaker on for the master bedroom just to make sure nothing's shorted out and I got everything wired right. So I'm going to do this with you. This might be a bad idea, but this is the breaker right here. Flip it on. Nope, it fried. Something is not right. Dang it. Crap. All right. Well, I got another project. Later. Good morning, everybody. It is the day after I put in the outlets. My plan today, this is what I'm going to try to do. As you've seen, there's a short. Somewhere in one of these 5 plugs, there's a short. So my plan is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go one by one, starting with this one here, and going to that one. I really don't think it's in that one over there because there was just one wire coming in, dead end. There was nothing else going out. And the same with this one on this wall over here. One wire coming in, nothing going out. That one is the split plug. Bunch of wires in that one. Bunch of wires in that one. Bunch of wires in that one. So my plan is I'm going to take them, pull them out of the wall one at a time. Pull it out. Go try to hit the breaker, see if it goes on. If it goes on, I know there's something inside that one outlet that is shorting it out when I put it back in. Now, if I pull all of them out of the wall and it still does it, then I'm going to start disconnecting them one at a time and then hitting the breaker on until I can find out where the short is happening. That's the best way I can figure. I'm going to turn the music on nice and loud. I'm going to dive into it. I'm not going to film all that because it's going to be very time consuming. And even with a time lapse, it's going to be a long period of time. So I'm just going to go through it one by one. If I find something, or even if I don't find something, I will let you know in a little while. Wish me luck. Here's the outcome right now. I just got lucky. The first plug that I pulled out here, this grounding wire, that's the ground wire, goes to the ground. When I pushed it back in, it folded over this side and was hitting the live wire here, the hot wire coming in. It was resting right against it. So pulled it out, moved it away, went out to the garage, kicked the breaker on, stayed on, didn't buzz, didn't trip off. So I'm going to cut those wires, make them a little bit tighter, a little bit smoother, put them back in, push that back into the wall, hook it up, My phone's going off over there. Hook it up and then put it back together and then go click it back on and then check all the outlets and hopefully it'll be good. I will let you know in about a half hour or as your time goes right now. Okay guys, well it worked. Everything is back on live, everything is good, everything works right. The switch controls the bottom plug, everything is just exactly the way it is. I put the covers back on, the screwless covers on everything. Everything is good. Now, this switch over here is not on the bedroom fuse because it controls the lights out there for the pool and the thing. That's a separate switch because there's another one out there and that's a three-way switch, which I did not realize. So now I have to buy a three-way switch to replace that one. And that is on a separate circuit, which took me about 20 minutes to figure out which one it was because what I thought it was on wasn't any of them. So I had to go back and go through that fuse box one at a time until I found it. But I did find it, so it's all good now. I got to get a three-way switch so I can put that on. And in the next maybe day or two, I got work tomorrow all day, but maybe Tuesday or so, Wednesday, Thursday, I will start taking down that fan and putting up the new one. So that's where we stand now, guys. Later. What is up, everybody? How are you doing? Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on when you are watching this. Today, I am going to start the process of taking down that ceiling fan and opening this up and getting this new one getting ready to go up. Now, I don't know if I'm going to finish it today. It's probably going to be a multi-day thing depending on how everything goes, but I'm going to time-lapse everything, so it's just going to be in one little section so you can see what happens. First thing I'm going to do in there is I'm going to take out the lights, take off the globes, then I'm going to take off the blades, and then I'll start removing the fan from the ceiling, and hopefully everything will go smooth. Probably won't happen that way, but hopefully everything will go smooth. I can get that thing down in a timely manner, open this one up here, and start putting this together to get this one up. So I'm going to get you set up here for the time lapse, and here we go. Turn that down. All right. As you just seen, I did get that down. That is an extremely high ceiling for me to reach up there. I'm almost at the top of that ladder. It's a little nerve-wracking. I'm a little too short to be doing that, and my ladder's really not tall enough, but luckily I only got to go up there, I think, 2 more times to put the new one in. But good news is, I did find that red wire that's from that one switch in there. There is a red wire up in that box. It is bypassed, and I know why now because looking at the instructions for this new fan, watching the video to put this new fan up, it needs to be direct wired hot all the time. So that's why that wire is capped off in that junction box up there. I'm just going to leave it that way because the new fan, according to what I've seen on the installation video, is it only needs the black and the red wire. So I'm going to start to unbox this now, I think. And don't know how far I'm going to get today with this, but we will see. everybody? As you've seen, I just got the fan up. Now comes the nervous part. Whew, I'm sweating like crazy. It's like 85 degrees out today. I don't have the air on. There's no fan. The electricity's still off in the bedroom, so I'm sweating like crazy. But anyway, last time I did this, last time I tried to turn on this electric here, it shorted out. So the only thing different that I did is I put the ceiling fan up. So if it shorts out, there's something in the ceiling fan. So let me get in here. Let's see what happens. Woohoo, okay. So it stayed on. Now, hopefully, there's a big hopefully, none of those wires came apart up there in that ceiling, because as you've seen, I had to stand on the top rung of the ladder. Ceilings in this bedroom are very, very tall. So let me grab the remote. See, turn everything on. Ha ha ha, look at that. All right, fan speed. Not really sure how this remote works here. It's 4-stage, oops, sorry. That would be high. And then it said if I hit it, it would go second medium, medium, low. I'll leave it on low for right now. Now the light has a dimmer in it. Not really sure how that works. Oh, there it goes. Dimming down, off. Oh, it stays where it is. Okay, I guess I gotta let it go down and then all the way back up to bright. Okay, there we go. Now I have different colors on it too. There's daylight, bright white, there's like a blue white. Ooh, there's a yellow. I don't know what color I'm going. I gotta wait till, I'll wait, let me shut this whole thing off. Let's see how this works. All off, okay. I think that turned it all off. Check it later. But yeah, I gotta go through and read that because it's got the different light settings. So I'm gonna wait till it gets dark before I set the light up, because most of the time you're gonna wanna light the room up at night. So I'm gonna wait till it gets dark tonight, do that, and then I need to read the manual because I can set it up with an app on my phone where I can control it from my phone. And then I can also set it up to run off of the Alexas. I can tell the Alexa to turn on the master ceiling fan and it will turn it on, or turn on the master ceiling light, whatever, however I set it up to command it. But I'm not really worried about that right now, to be honest with you. I just want to, basically tonight I'm probably just going to get the light set for the brightness and stuff that I want. And then I'll, you know, maybe download the app and set it up in the app and set up the Alexas and all that probably another day, maybe, you know, Saturday or Sunday or something. But anyway, it's up, it is working. Next step down, the next step coming up actually is I need to clean up that room, get all the crap out of there, and then start looking into carpet, getting the carpet and everything coming in. That's the next step, but that's nowhere soon, probably a couple weeks before I even start doing that. Excuse me. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. I am back here in the master bedroom. I'm going to be fixing these outlets. There's 3 of them, where if you can see here, see how they're inset a little bit? They're not sticking out, they're in behind the plate. Well, here's the way you fix that. These things here are called outlet spacers. What they are, you unscrew the screw a little bit, you slide this behind the screw, and then you tighten it back in, and it spaces it, brings it out a little bit, so when you put the faceplate on, it looks normal. So that's what I'm going to do to these 3 plugs here. Let's get going. And there you go, guys. That's more flush, perfectly even. And that's how you fix an outlet or a switch. It will work on a switch too. If it's sunk too far back behind the faceplate, just get those little spacers and you can double them up or triple them up, however much you need to pull that out to get it to set right inside the faceplate. That's it. I'm gonna go do the other two now, and then I will be done with the electrical in here. Later, guys. What is up, everybody? And that was this week's Around the House. This week is all the electrical stuff I did in the master bedroom there. I replaced all the switches, replaced all the plugs, put up the ceiling fan, had a short, figured that out, put the spacers behind the plugs to get them to come up flush and even. I used the new type of faceplate on the plugs, which is the screwless kind. You know, most the faceplates that you know have the two screws holding the faceplate on the plug itself. These are screwless, so it's just one complete piece. It just kind of snaps on to the little thing. They're actually kind of cool, really cool. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Took me a couple weeks to do all that, to be honest with you. A couple weeks, you know, a little bit this day, a little bit that day. Working in between, you know, off and on, off and on. So all the electric is done. Everything has been working great for the last couple weeks, actually, too. Working on the carpet. That should be coming soon. I will show you that eventually coming up here in another probably a week or two. Then after that's the floorboards, and then I just gotta start moving the stuff back into the room, and then I gotta finish the other half of the bathroom over there. But that's a project for another day. I'm not really worried about that right now. But anyway, guys, that was my whole electrical debacle in the master bedroom there. Turned out really good. I'm really happy the way that room is turning out. It's looking really good. I think my dad would be very proud of me on how that room is turning out. But other than that, guys, that's it. Come back Tuesday, taste test challenge. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked all my electrical work and everything. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And like I said, come back Tuesday, taste test challenge. See you then. Later, guys.